What is up, everybody? Brick Artemis here. If you guys are new to the channel, then welcome. If you guys have been here before, then welcome back. It's been about a year since I've done a top 5 figures in my collection, and I have been looking at my figures now that it's doubled, and I kind of wanted to do this again since we have so many new figures. Now, I did a top 25 video, which was all my figures at the time. Now, this ranking might be a little different. You might see some new ones in the top 5 because I've gotten new figures, and as time goes on, you grow attached to different figures. So keep that in mind. First, we're going to talk about some honorable mentions. We have Venom here from Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. He is just amazing. We have the Batman from Hot Toys, which is also stunning, but didn't quite make the list. We also have Luke Skywalker, the Snowspeeder Luke, which is my favorite Luke, and the only one I have in my collection. We also have Carnage from Let There Be Carnage, the same movie as Venom, and he is just massive. Let's go ahead and get started with the top 5, starting with number 5. You guys, The Amazing Spider-Man is one of my favorite characters of all time. I absolutely love the story of Spider-Man, the story of Peter Parker, the story of Miles Morales. I love everything about Spider-Man, and to this day, I think Spider-Man has by far the best villains. Coming close, secondly, is Batman. But let me just say that this figure here from Hot Toys, limited to only 2,000, is a figure that I almost skipped out on, and I am so happy that I didn't. The vibrant colors, the flexibility, the base coming with a little green goblin. I absolutely love this Spider-Man, and he looks great in between Carnage and Venom here. So definitely making the top 5. I guess something that could have made this figure higher on the list is coming with a comic book style Peter Parker head sculpt. That would have been amazing. Buzz Lightyear. Now, I know this isn't the Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story, but it is Lightyear from Pixar, and I absolutely love this figure. And one of the main reasons why I put this on the list is because of the meaning behind it. I saw this movie with my son, my oldest son. It was his first movie in the movie theater, and it just has a lot. I have a lot of love for this figure because of that. It means a lot to me. So I actually really like the figure too. The magnetic wings that you can put on him, the way you can put the gun on his hip and it's magnetized. I think he looks great. It looks just like Lightyear. Comes with a ton of accessories. Comes with Socks, the cat. I mean, the battle damage, everything looks really good with this character, this figure. So definitely wanted to put him on the list because well, he deserves it. He deserves to be in my top 5 for my top 5 figures that I have in my collection. Here is a figure that is on a lot of people's top 5 if they own it, and a lot of people's number 1. This is a figure, Darkseid Anakin, that I love as well. Not just the meaning behind him, but the figure himself. The head sculpt looks superb. I mean, it looks so good. This base here, one of the best bases ever. I just wish I could stand him in my DTOF. I do have Maji cases, but that's kind of where a lot of the Marvel stuff goes. So unfortunately, I put the Star Wars in the DTOFs, and he just doesn't stand on it in this shelf. But look at him. He is stunning. The scar, the eyes, looks just like Hayden Christensen to me, and I kind of hope they don't redo this not because this one's worth money, but I love this one, and if they did, I'd probably buy the new one and keep this because I'm so happy with this figure, and Anakin is my favorite Star Wars character in all of Star Wars, so this is also one of the best scenes in Star Wars, I would say, so definitely had to make the top 5. RoboCop 3? You guys might be wondering how in the world this is number 2. But, like I said about Buzz Lightyear, this character, RoboCop, is a huge part of my life. I would watch these movies with my father. I grew up with my dad in the military. He's a military policeman, and we watched this movie a lot. I remember he had a RoboPop shirt that said RoboPop instead of RoboCop, and I love these movies. I used to have these toys growing up. I watched these movies all the time as a kid, which is crazy to look back on. But not only that, but the figure itself is just one of the best diecast figures I've ever held. It's an amazing figure. He looks great, and I like that tinted blue. I know it's labeled RoboCop 3. It doesn't bother me. And the jetpack that it comes with, just like the Buzz Lightyear wings, just magnetizes, like connects right to him with a magnet. No, I'm not really making sense there with the words, but it just looks so good, and I am so happy that I have a RoboCop, even if it's not the RoboCop with the chair. Coming in at number 1, no surprise if you know me, Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse. I love this figure. It was one of my first figures that I ever added to my collection, and there's just nothing wrong with him. He comes with 3 head sculpts, guys. 3 head sculpts. He comes with a ton of accessories. He looks amazing. He's one of the most flexible Spider-Mans that we have in Hot Toys, and just looks really good. A lot of people worry about putting him in the collection because he's animated, but that's only kind of a problem if you put on the Miles head sculpt. But like this, he looks so good. He looks fine. He looks like he fits in with the other Spider-Man. And along with Spider-Gwen here, just looks outstanding. I love this Spider-Man, and it's even one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. So I have to keep this at number 1, and it might even stay there forever. Well, guys, there you have it. My 2024 top 5 figures in my collection. I love doing this. I love looking back at these figures and seeing all that I've collected in the past months and past year and a half, 2 years. It's gone by so fast, and it's been so fun. And each year, I'm sure this is going to change a little bit, so I'll keep doing it. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy the content at all, go ahead and hit that like button. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know the next time a video is coming your way. And until next time, keep bricking.